When nothing is certain, anything is possible. During the pandemic, the themes of resilience and embracing uncertainty have become more important than ever before. Unfortunately, there is no end in sight to the pandemic, but we do need to keep moving. I'm Stacey Copas, founder of the Academy of Resilience and author of How to Be Resilient. And I work with organisations who want their people to be more engaged, productive and resilient so that they can grow through uncertainty and change. Even to watch TV, I actually had to have a mirror in front of me and a TV behind my bed. But the cool thing that came of that was I can actually read backwards now thanks to Wheel of Fortune. There's a bright spot in every situation if you look for it. And part of me was starting to go, what if? The what ifs were kicking in. What if I had have had that opportunity in the beginning? How much better off could I have been? And that's where I had to really shift the way I looked at it. And I had to look at what I had, not what I'd lost. And that came down to gratitude. I became grateful for what had happened and how it changed my life. And it just comes down to a choice. And people say it's not that simple. It actually is that simple. We have a choice in any moment. And I had a choice, was I going to let it ruin my life or make my life better? And I chose that, and it has made my life better. Because if we spend too much time dwelling on the past, that's where depression lives. If you spend too much time worrying about the future, is where anxiety lives. Gratitude is the thing that can bring you back into the moment in an instant. Now, changing the language that you use when something doesn't go to plan is one of the quickest ways you can turn around a situation. Too often we over-exaggerate the negative and we awfulize situations, and we don't give enough attention to the positive. Because how you describe a situation is how you experience the situation. Even if you feel like rubbish, changing the words you use can actually change the way you feel, and it can change the way the people around you feel as well. And it doesn't mean that you completely ignore negative thoughts or negative feelings. It just means you use those as feedback. You don't stay in that space and you keep moving. I realised that I couldn't change what had happened, and I could change how I felt about what happened, and I could change what I did from that point forward. And I've heard that referred to as people that have blamatitis, or that they are excusiologists. But I'm sure that no one in this room has either of those diseases. But we can consider this session as your vaccination against it. And I would love nothing more than to ignite that desire in you, to help you create rituals that help you be more present and intentional, to value each moment more and the value to the people in your life. And also to take chances, to try new things, but also not get complacent that the way things are the way they're always going to be. So when you leave here today and something doesn't go to plan, I want you to stop for a moment. Stop and be grateful for where you are and what you have. Get excited for a moment about what's still ahead of you. And remember that whether that situation is an obstacle or an opportunity, a problem or a possibility, is completely up to you. And to know that when nothing is certain, anything is possible. Thank you.